something feels out of your reach. Something, someone. It's really interesting because the card Nourish jumped. And at this time, it's a Taurus new moon soon. And I really think that card is associated with elements of Taurus energy. Taking care of yourself, grounding yourself, feeding yourself good food, surrounding yourself with good people, love, making yourself feel good in your body, prioritizing yourself. I have something here around making space for it. And what's interesting is in between, there's sort of this energy around questioning ourselves coming through. So it feels like you're in this tug of war with yourself around, do I trust what I really want, or do I maintain fear around the container of what I really want? Take a field trip is reversed. Listen quietly is reversed. And it does give this energy of needing to get out of our own way, but needing to get out of an environment that feels stifling. There's an invitation here to explore a place you've never been before. An adventure is here, and it feels like you haven't taken it, and you've been thinking about taking it. It is within reach, and reflection are here, so there's water energy here. There's also manifesting energy here, and there's something here that you think might be further away from you than it is, but it's actually quite close. I'm seeing zodiac signs that I pulled for you guys. I'm seeing Aquarius, I'm seeing Leo, I'm seeing Capricorn, I'm seeing Cancer, and I also saw Pisces and Taurus. Our joy is really prompting us to do things differently. So what does joy mean for you? Where are you scared of consequences? Consequences are here. But the consequences aren't the whole package. The consequences are the container of fear that you're living in. Repercussions. Be clear about what you want. It's all coming together. Let's see what's happening. Whoa. I'm getting this energy here like someone's thinking about you. It might not be the person you think that's thinking about you, but there is someone here thinking about you. There's something here around indecision, and it feels like it's coming to a head. So I am seeing someone that you have history with, someone that you have a past with at the very most. Seems like they're doing something to clean up an area of their life in order to move more in a direction with you. There's been distance between the two of you lately, physical distance. You don't feel close to this person at this time, energetically, physically, like in an intimacy. But we do have a strong suggestion that there will be a get together in the future that will, you'll see prosperity in seeds that you planted in the past. So something is coming together behind the scenes, energetically. What happened for the viewer, please? It seems like you're being invited to explore something new. There's like a new idea here, and you're being asked to connect with it in a really, really deep way. I'm getting energy here, like your intuition is speaking very, very, very profoundly to you. You're going back and forth between what to do. Seems like you might even be driving in spaces. There's something on your heart though. And what was working for you before isn't working anymore. So, you might have traveled recently and it's given you, and this is so interesting, but I'm getting energy like the space that you traveled to had really poor lighting. Something where you were, it's not great. Like things feel seedy and the lighting is like neon. It's like that kind of thing, wherever that environment that you're in. And it gave you pause, the experience, and you questioned like, what have I been working on and how come it's not working? Something's ending in a really powerful way. Something is ending. Page of Pentacles, Knight of Cups, Knight of Swords, Nine of Wands, Three of Wands, Ten of Wands. There's absolutely a new cycle starting here. You recently learned something while you were traveling, and it didn't give you the conclusions you thought you were going to get. Instead, it put you on another path. You rediscovered something, a new perspective. Something is coming forward and it's communication. It's the Eight of Swords. You feel heavy at this time. There's someone here that seems to have their eye on you, but I don't think you feel like you can trust them. If it's not them, there's a couple people in your life here. Love interests, but also peripheral people in some sort of community or collective, and you're not sure who you can trust and what's really going on here. And moving into the next chapter, this energy has something to say. This energy is suggesting that you're like, you've had your chance, I'm moving on. The fire is behind you. You're leaving the storm. This is a reading for someone who's just walked through a fire. Someone's tricked you. Someone's outright played you. Who's the person who's played the viewer? The Lovers. Nine of Wands, Three of Wands, Ten of Wands, Page of Pentacles. It's the same person. I'm getting energy here like you know your worth in the situation, maybe for the first time ever, but also as something where you're actually looking at things with the clear eyes. What's that expression? There's an expression, clear eyes, full hearts can't lose, from the show Friday Night Lights, from the show, the football show Friday Night Lights. Nine of Pentacles, Ace of Swords. You're holding this person accountable for something and they've hurt you. It doesn't feel like it's outright though. Something feels very murky. It feels like they've crossed a line with you and has been very sneaky with you and you've known it. Everything is reversed. Stress, tricks, mind games, the Mask. We also have the Lovers here. I'm also getting the Nine of Cups here. This person could be very fulfilling. You might have thought that they were like some sort of like lucky strike in your life. What's with all these expressions? Like a lucky strike. Isn't that like a pack of cigarettes or something? Isn't it? Is it? There's something there. And it feels like something happened while either they were traveling or you were traveling. There's something that sort of come out of this. They seem to be paying a price at this time, but you are here and you're very, I wouldn't say you're thrilled. I would say you're sounding not an alarm. There's an internal alarm. But I would say you're questioning their motives. However, what's with this Nine of Wands? Because I'm not seeing you fully turn your back on that one person. Can I see clarification, please, around the Nine of Wands for the viewer? Why is there energy of the Nine of Wands? I'm seeing a snake. Eight of Wands, the Hanged One, Four of Pentacles, and Seven of Wands. This could be someone that is related to, it's a relationship that has a lot of money energy in it. There's a lot of business transactions. There's currency. There's currency in this relationship. And there's a push-pull between what I have and what I'm working for. And there's stuck energy. This person or yourself could be working towards a goal, maybe traveling for that goal. The goal isn't manifesting in the way that you or them want it to happen, essentially. And they're showing here as the Seven of Wands. I'm sorry, don't hate me. What else? Who is the person for the viewer? This person has amethyst. A purple crystal is here. This is someone who has patterns of doing shady things or things that they know aren't necessarily the wisest, but they don't know how to not do those things. Four of Swords. The Emperor. Oh, the Magician. And the King of Cups. For some of you, it's a love interest at work. This person has a senior position at work. I would say they're sort of married to their job. I would say there's something there where there's an energy here of like, just that's their like number one commitment. But they haven't been fully honest with you. There is a new cycle initiating here. I'm seeing that for sure. You seem to be at the mercy. You're showing as the Four of Swords. So you're really at the mercy of their work motives. Okay. And then in front of you here, we have the Fool and the King of Cups, which I'm getting this energy like they want to risk something and they do want to bring forward an emotion, a cup. Like a King of Cups is going back to that Cancer energy. The Emperor here is going back to Saturn and Capricorn, which we saw in the astrology cards. There's something here. There's a truth that they still owe you. I'm getting, will you give me a second chance? Will you accept my apology? You're not sure. You have strong feelings for this person and you want to forgive them. You do. The Eight of Wands are here with the Four of Cups. There's a lot of feelings here. And in the past, it seems like you've been really holding on to those feelings for this person. However, at this time, it feels like you're being punished for those feelings. Six of Cups, the Hermit. Beautiful. Page of Wands. They do want to make it up to you. I'm not seeing it fully capable at this time. Related to money again. It's like they want to offer you something that's in the realm of the practical to kind of persuade you to not hate them so much is what I'm getting. There's something here where they disobeyed, what's the word? They crossed your vein of trust. And it does seem like they're looking back almost remorseful, but there's enough of a distance between the two of you right now that they're just making up all these stories around all the ways in which you're not happy with them. Ace of Pentacles, Seven of Pentacles. You're walking away. You're walking away, and the Judgment card is here, and it's backing the Knight of Cups with the Ace of Wands. You know what? And the Ten of Pentacles. It's not over between the two of you, though. It's far from over. It takes your energy into a new direction. This is something that this person will be able to redeem themselves in your honor, for sure. And they do want to make the initiative, and they do want to make it right. They also want to redeem themselves socially with you, because there seems to be something social facing where maybe they haven't held up their end of the bargain. Though you don't seem to be very clear on what that bargain was, essentially. But you're showing as receiving their energy in full sport. And there's commitment here. There's honesty here. There's a good intention here. This person's remorseful. You're skeptical. And you're not, that skepticism isn't going anywhere. Temperance with the Wheel of Fortune. So it's not a full stop new beginning, but Knight of Cups. Look at this handsome fella. I mean, come on. He has a redeeming quality to him. Very masculine energy. He wants to prove, okay, he's really a poor communicator. He does want to prove that he does want to make it right. He's showing Eight of Pentacles here in front of him. There's something he wants to show you that he's been working hard on. It does feel like it's a little more self-serving than intentioned towards you. I am seeing you, it seems like you're busy in between. You don't seem to be fully available at this time to receive the apology. You've got your own things going on. You might even be traveling some more. You are still holding out a few. There's a conversation that could easily be had between the two of you. Somehow it ends in heartbreak, though. You're not letting them off the hook. You're very, very, very defensive at this time. You're in a place where you have something to say and you're not letting it slide. And he's in a situation that's much more, I would say, calm and grounded, but knows the responsibility and the weight of what he has done to you and the integrity that he owes you. There's a great friendship between the two of you. There's great joy. There's something abundant about your connection. It's interesting, though, because the connection doesn't live in the practical. It's almost coded in secrecy between the two of you. There's something here that, like, you wouldn't know unless you knew. To be continued. Thank you so much.